Woe to you, O earth and sea.
It's the Hop Nation
USA Podcast. It's episode 120 of the Hop Nation USA Podcast. And I'm here joined by my co-host Adam.
Absolutely.
And we have two special guest hosts tonight in Kelsey.
Hi.
And Katie.
Hello.
Also known as Kasey. That's where you say hello at the same time.
Oh,
Synchronized.
hello.
Synchronicity.
There, stuck the landing.
I like that song by
We'll
the
work
Police.
on it.
Synchronicity.
Wait, I thought that was the name of the album.
Doesn't matter. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't actually like the Police.
Ew.
Band and otherwise?
We did that together.
Synchronicity.
What's the symbology here?
Talk to me more
Just
about
don't
this.
stand so close to me.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, Adam.
Yuck. It's not even a good one.
No.
None of them are.
Man in a suitcase is okay. Because it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know that one.
Oh, you're missing out.
Okay. We'll play that between the segments.
Sure, but not.
Yeah, okay. We don't have the royalties.
In the meantime, we are featuring a brewery this week.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
No, we haven't. So now we're doing it to make up.
Reset the clock.
Yeah. This week we are featuring the Maui Brewing Company from Canton, Ohio.
Of course.
Of course. No, from Maui, the island in Hawaii. That's where they're from. This is a Hawaiian beer.
So, aloha,
Sure.
listeners. Buckle up for a tropical ride.
Well,
You
look,
practiced that in the car, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I
That
just
was
came-
off the cuff?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
look, Kelsey's been to the Big Island.
I have.
She can do those things if she wants to.
I've only been to Oahu.
I can't even get anywhere near
No.
it.
No.
No. California's best I can get you.
Yeah, I've been to California as well. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, you're missing out, guys.
I've seen that ocean.
Yeah,
That's...
I touched it.
Yeah.
No.
I went in it.
Hawaii is its own special world.
It really
It's-
is.
It's amazing.
It's great.
Sounds like we need to do an episode on location.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, Maui can fly us out then, because Maui has plenty of beers in their brewery that don't come to the mainland.
Then we need to do some...
I saw something about like a yam flavored beer.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
I'd be about that.
I
Yeah.
don't have mixed feelings about it.
It's,
I mean, like, I know taro's like a big deal, but like...
yeah, it's probably not even the same kind of yam that we get here.
Probably
it's probably
not.
the Hawaiian.
I hope it's purple.
I thought that was the potatoes.
No, that's ube.
That's Upe.
Oh. I don't know nothing.
It's Japanese. I have
Well, let us educate you
I
this evening, Adam.
have purple yam Kit Kats. I can bring you some Japanese Kit Kats.
Hell yes,
Welcome to Potato Talk.
Do you actually want some? Like, I have a ton of flavors.
I do kind of want some. Yes,
Okay, yeah, I'll bring
yeah, I would like some.
As soon as I figure out which box they're in.
Oh,
Okey-doke.
yes. The mystery box. Now, where did I put my international Kit Kats?
Do you have some of the green tea ones as well?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And I think it's a strawberry green tea.
Ooh.
There's another green tea flavor. There's regular green tea. There's another green tea flavor. And then there's sake, wasabi,
What?
cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake.
I spent a lot of time looking at international Kit Kats on Amazon.
I had a
Trying to
husband that was
justify it.
stationed in Japan.
That's how you get through your day?
Yeah, it's just, justifying the buy that I haven't been able to. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
Makes
Birthday
sense.
coming up.
Right. But yeah, Katie said her husband was there, so it's easy to just smuggle
He
those
would just
back.
send them to me, and he brought a bunch home when he moved home.
All right. Well, let's get into the first beer of the evening.
Okay. So this comes from the Maui Brewing Company. We already went over that.
There you go. Yeah.
This is the...
Fast forward button.
There we go. This is the Bikini Blonde Lager. A crisp, clean, refreshing Hell's Lager. Perfect at any time. 5.2% ABV. I don't know about the IBUs. It doesn't really matter. It's a lager.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
So the German Hawaiians are here to play.
Sure.
I have drank this beer in Waikiki at Duke's.
How was Waikiki?
Oh, tits.
Tits.
So, looking at this beer, it looks like a blonde ale.
It does.
I'd say it looks more like a lager.
It looks like a lager.
Yeah.
It looks like a blonde lager. How about
Blonde.
that?
Blogger.
A blogger.
A blogger.
Blogger.
We can video record it and it'll be a vlogger.
Wow.
Bad jokes. Moving on.
But ting.
We are just off to a strong start, aren't we, this evening, Adam?
I want a soundboard of just like a microphone keying back on itself for every time like there's a real bad joke that kills the
Kills the
room.
vibe. I can sad trombone you, but I don't even know if you deserve that at that
Ooh.
moment.
wow.
Oh, you're just mean today.
Doesn't deserve sad trombone.
She's really mad about this Fresh Fest thing.
I really am.
Well, it looks like a lager. It smells like a lager. It's a little fruity.
Yeah, there's a little fruitiness to it.
I got no problem with it. Let's try it.
That's okay.
It's a good lager. I know you're not a lager fan there, Steve.
No.
I'm in general not a lager fan, but I do like this one.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
usually
fan.
find them painfully boring.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, that's pretty good.
It's drinkable. It's fine.
Very much
Yeah.
so.
It kind of just reminds me of when Katie was here last and she brought us Guam beer. This tastes like the Guam one.
Oh, this is better than that. Don't be insulting.
I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference.
I could definitely see where this is the type of beer you'd be drinking en masse on a beach.
Oh, yeah.
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 Drag your cooler
Guilty.
down with a 2-4 of Maui Bikini Blonde. Park it on the beach. Have yourself a day.
Half a day.
Sure.
Half a day.
Half a day.
Half a day.
But a really good half a day.
No, half a day is hello in Guam.
What?
That's how you say hello in Guam. It's aloha, but in Guam.
Oh, I had
it's
no
half
idea.
a day.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
that.
as in have a day.
No, HAFAADAY.
But it's like,
Half a day.
Half a day.
but it's like have a day.
Yeah, half
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah. Sounds like have a day rather than
Half a day.
half day. Adam's thinking about like taking a half day of school.
Yeah,
I'm taking a half day at work tomorrow.
I like it.
Ooh, nice.
No, I gotta do adult things.
Oh,
yeah.
adulting.
Yeah.
I took a half day of work. I just wound up watching a YouTube channel called Rusty Shackelford.
What?
I don't know what that is, but I like it already.
Well, I'll keep going. This guy has been flying a drone over the Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile island.
Oh no.
Yeah, and you can just look in on what's going on. He just takes trips over, and then like when the FBI raided the island, he's just like following FBI agents around with a drone.
How is that
How long
legal?
I don't know.
How's it legal? B, how long has he been doing this?
Only for about a month.
So just since he was arrested, probably.
Man, those are really good
Yeah.
batteries.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a oh my God, damn you, Adam.
I'm giving him that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. It just still made me angry that I just walked into it like that. Check that YouTube channel out while it's still up. Rusty Shackelford.
Yikes.
Do you know the name of the guy running that so we can look for him in the obits?
No, he's like been keeping it a secret. Like he doesn't.
Whatever.
Yeah, he
the
doesn't
Clintons will find him.
Right. Or the FBI agents.
Whoever gets there first.
Yeah, it's just funny because he's like hovering over FBI agents sitting on a dock. Like there's like 3 agents and they're all watching the gear, waiting to be picked up.
What an asshole.
He's just like hovering over them. They're like looking up and like back to playing on their phones and shit.
They're just used to him at this point. Oh,
Right.
he's back.
Yeah.
All right.
He's probably doing this from some like luxury yacht around the island.
Yeah, it's somewhere close, but like it is really interesting looking at that island. There is a lot going on there.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I need to go watch this.
You
This
should.
is gonna
Everybody
be
should.
This is
It's
going to be a
fucking
dark
crazy.
wormhole.
It's fucking crazy. But
to
Bikini
the
Blonde's
beer.
Bikini Blonde's pretty good.
Blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. It's got a nice, sweet, almost honey taste to it. That's what I'm pulling out of it. I like it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm fine with it.
I know you are.
Yeah. I guess I would drink it if I was on a beach and I didn't have any other choices.
Right.
There is a Bikini Blonde on the can.
Not supposed to have those anymore.
Cans?
No. Exploiting women.
Well, she doesn't have a face. That could be a man in a bikini.
That's even worse.
You are correct. She does not have a face.
She looks like the
Yeah.
mud flap chick, but
My flapjack.
curvier.
Not supposed to exploit women anymore. That's the BA put that law in effect a long time ago or whatever.
Get woke.
Yeah. Get woke, Maui.
Listening to my 50-some-year-old coworkers try to define woke to each other is the highlight of last week.
It's hilarious.
Until Fresh Fest.
Until Friday. Speaking of,
Ooh.
good segue. I don't know if you meant it or not, but there we go.
I'll take credit for it.
Yeah. So news,
nice.
notes, and neat this week are going to be a little bit truncated to the point that we're just going to spend a lot of time talking about Fresh Fest. That was over the weekend, and that's obviously a pretty big event.
Yes.
It was a big event for Pittsburgh, and if you've been following Fresh Fest at all, you know that they were voted the number 2 beer fest in all of America by USA Today.
Yes, and I have a hunch that they're going to bump up a spot after this,
Oh, for sure.
this last weekend.
Right.
What was number 1?
I don't know.
Wasn't that memorable?
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the
No.
thing that much. So, sorry, Kelsey. You'll be able to ask questions during this segment.
I would really like to.
Yeah, you'll be able to ask questions.
Can I try to live vicariously through the three of you?
You absolutely
Absolutely.
can.
Not me. I went blank.
Yeah. Okay.
I will question up until the blank spot.
Okay. So I just kind of wanted to frame this segment though, because we did earlier in the week put it out to Twitter. We wanted to hear from a lot of the visitors who came to the city because we had a lot of people come from all around the country. I know from like the Carolinas, California, Chicago, all over.
Really?
Yeah, Delaware.
Wow.
Yeah, we met some guys from Delaware, I believe with the Bruising Banter podcast.
Yes.
I met somebody
Good
from
guys.
New Jersey.
Yeah. But we had people come from all over. We put it out to Twitter that we wanted people to tell us about what they thought of the event and just of our city in general, because a lot of people, they arrived early and they took little trips to our, different breweries in the area.
Right.
But I wanted to frame the entire segment around that we did get a reply from our very special guest, Garrett Oliver. And he was kind of like the grand master of ceremonies in a way for the event. Mm-hmm. He was a special guest on the Drinking Partners podcast. And he actually replied to our call for what was going on. And he provided basically a top 5 list.
Yes,
Oh,
which
nice.
was very,
Wow.
very convenient for us.
Very convenient for us.
But for those that don't know who Garrett Oliver is, he is the head brewer at Brooklyn Brewing.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Of course, at in Brooklyn, New York City, USA.
Can't know how.
Where is that?
Canton, Ohio. Right next to the Hall of Fame. Can't miss it.
Yeah. Down the street from Maui. But yeah, so we'll be providing Garrett Oliver's top 5 things about Fresh Fest. And then we can just talk about each thing and get
Yes.
into it a little bit from there. And you can ask I almost said you can ask Kelsey's question. I haven't even had one full beer yet. But I'll start at number 5. And Garrett Oliver says that y'all's beautiful. And I think he just kind of meant that in a general sense to everybody who was there and had a good time. But I'm actually going to take that more personal and say because he was replying to us on Twitter, he just meant specifically Adam, Katie, and I.
That's true. And I
Yeah.
think even put a finer point on it, that T-shirt you were wearing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you can get that off tpublic.com/HopNationUSA.
Question: what T-shirt were you wearing on Saturday?
I was wearing our Craft and Comedy back and
Oh,
front T-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a solid choice.
Yeah, it was a good T-shirt. But yeah, he said y'all's beautiful. So he obviously just enjoyed the people that he met and everybody that was around. Number 4 was damn nice beers. And I can definitely attest to, yeah, there was damn nice beers.
As can I. Steve, were there any in particular that you would like to talk about?
So just for general formatting for everybody who doesn't know, Fresh Fest features both black-owned breweries from around the country, as well as pairing black-owned businesses with other breweries to feature a collaboration beer.
Yes, and most of those collaborations are with breweries here in the Pittsburgh area.
Yeah, most of them. This year we did have a couple from the outside area. Trogs and New Belgium both did collaborations.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I unfortunately did not have the one from New Belgium.
Actually, neither did I.
Yeah. Did you, Katie, or did you
No.
happen to remember? Mm-mm. I wanted to bring it up because a lot of people who were replying to our Twitter thread said it was really good.
Right. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't grab it.
I'm also disappointed because
should've
it
grabbed
was a stout.
Oh.
But the
I
collaboration.
did have a stout from New Belgium. Harold did, and I took
Okay.
I took some of his. It was good.
Yeah, that was the collaboration between Ale Sharpton and New Belgium, and it was called the Piano Key.
Sharpton.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic name.
10
Yeah.
out of 10 right
Good
there.
name.
Winning.
And it was called the Piano Key Stout. But a lot of people pointed out that they really loved that beer.
Yeah, it was good.
So,
That
but
was
unfortunately,
like the second
I
or
missed
third beer I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, I did have the collaboration between Drinking Partners and Trogs though.
As did I.
And that was also a collaboration with Apis. Mm-hmm. It was like a peach and like mead, and it was very fresh.
Yes.
Because it was Fresh
I
Fest.
think the only Apis I had was some mixed berry thing.
That just might have been just from Apis. Legit.
It was. I think it was just Apis. I don't do peach, so I wouldn't have.
Right.
Anyway, but
Yeah. A couple other beers that one beer that really stuck out to me was the Harris Family Brewery.
I knew you were going to bring that one
Yeah.
up. And if you didn't, I was.
Yeah. They're a black-owned brewery, and I think they're Pennsylvania's first black-owned brewery.
Yes, in Harrisburg.
In Harrisburg. But they had a smoked, it was a smoked porter, right?
Yes.
Or was it a smoked stout?
I believe it was a porter.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
I want that.
Yeah. It was really good. Well, you might be able to find it because it wasn't a collaboration.
Okay.
So they might be doing it again sometime. I don't
Okay.
think it was an exclusive collaboration, but I think it was
Yeah.
really exclusive to the festival.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is we need to talk to them, get on the Twitter or something, and say, hey, what do we need to do some trading
Yeah.
to get some of that beer? We'll send some more Pittsburgh beers down that way.
Had to get more.
Yeah, we need that smoked porter again.
Yeah. Another one that stuck out to me was actually by one of the homebrewer guilds that showed up. Trub showed up. I mean, Trash was there too, but Trub showed up with a Hennessy and Red Velvet barley wine.
Yep.
What?
That's a
And-
big hitter.
That might have been my favorite of the festival.
That was not
Go
my
on.
that was
Yeah.
not my jam.
It was so.
Sorry, Bill, if you're listening.
It had just everything in it. It had like that cognac flavor, but it also was very sweet. And yeah. And at one point, Sammy from First Set Brew Box actually bought the cupcake. That was it was made in collaboration with a bakery in PA, and she bought the cupcake from the bakery. And she's like, you have to try the cupcake and the beer together at the same time. But yeah, were really good.
That sounds amazing.
So one of the favorites that I had actually was from Bloom Brew. Another semi-Pittsburgh base. They're out of West Newton. They're a little southeast of the
Close
city.
enough.
Yeah.
They're a Pittsburgh brewery. Let's get serious here. They had a red rose tea honey ale.
Oh yeah.
See?
What?
It was really good. What was really interesting was they had the same base beer with the red rose tea, and then they brewed it on 3 separate types of honey. And I can't remember what the 3 types of honey were. One was a Japanese
That's the
tanglewood.
one I remember.
honey.
Yeah.
And then there were 2 other ones, and I had 2 out of the 3, and holy crap, it was so good.
Was one like Trapello or something?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I can't brain.
I'll tell you that it was not my first beer that I had there, but I had it multiple times, so that should tell you why I can't remember the honeys. But what I really liked about it was it had that sweet honey taste to it, but it had just a little kick of tea. Now Steve is definitely a tea beer person.
Yeah.
On the podcast, he is the tea beer guy.
Absolutely.
I am not. But to me, I thought it was the perfect amount of tea and a good kick of honey. That it was refreshing, but not overly refreshing like you would see with a real light beer. But I thought it was something that was really good as a borderline dessert beer, like a light dessert beer. And I really like that one, and I want to try it again.
That sounds amazing.
It was really good.
It was.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite that you remember, Katie, or?
Yes. I actually tried the Hitchhiker lemon, and that was it was a whole punch lemon.
Lemon meringue.
That's it. Thank
I just
you.
picked up a 4-pack, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that was really good. But that's not what stuck out to me the most. What stuck out to me the most was the corn.
Oh, the hard corn.
Did you drink the hard corn?
Yeah, we tried both of those. Yeah,
There was 3 of them.
yeah, we tried 2 of them. I tried.
There was a regular, and then one was like a jalapeno cornbread, and then the other one was like maple and something.
I believe the version that I had was the maple pecan, perhaps.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that was really good. I really liked that one.
Those I thought they were all good. All 3 of them were really good, and it was like I don't know, just the concept of it never occurred to me. Corn,
Right.
but I don't know.
It was
just-
corn.
yeah.
It was cornbread, and
And like I
yeah.
really like corn. Like I mean, it's been a day since I had corn. So I was at Mad Max for Mad Max corn yesterday. So,
The Mad Max corn though is so
Right.
good.
but yeah, no, it was something different, and it was nice to see something that was a little bit off the wall.
Mhm.
But in terms of favorite, probably that whole punch lemon was just I'm a huge lemon person. I should preface it with that. If you're not a huge lemon person, probably not your jam.
If you're not a huge IPA person, probably not your jam either.
I didn't think it was that overwhelming.
I mean, it might have been because you were drinking, but Adam and I just
I wasn't
had
that
one.
bad at that point.
Yeah. I can say Adam and I had some, and it wasn't Adam's favorite. So.
Oh, well, no, I can see that. I don't, in general, I don't find the whole punch series like completely palate wrecking.
No. Number 3 on Garrett Oliver's top 5 of best things of Fresh Fest. He just wanted to mention that there was crazy, beautiful vibes and zero negativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
He was clearly not driving on any tunnels or bridges.
No.
In the confines of the fest, it was a very chill vibe.
With inside Nova Place.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was
Things
really
were very
nice.
chill and cool.
Everybody, it was just nice to see people getting along because I feel like there's been a lot of tension just in general lately, and there was just none of that, like people bumping into people, and instead of hey watch it, it was like, oh, excuse me,
right,
were you in line? Like, oh, well, I'll stand here in line with you. Like, everybody was really friendly. He's completely right about that.
Yeah, everyone really friendly. It was a nice day, so
oh, it was an absolute Chamber of Commerce day.
Yeah,
it was perfect.
yeah, it really was. Like
Chamber of Commerce.
I'll say if you were a visitor to Pittsburgh on that day, you got probably our best day that we'll have all year.
Oh, for sure.
Do not come back in October expecting the same kind of shit.
No. No.
Can't believe I missed the best day of the year weather-wise here.
It was like. Even at Beers of the Berg, it always seems to rain for like 5 or 10 minutes, just a little bit,
just to make a little bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No rain that day. Everything went perfectly.
Low humidity.
Yeah.
I mean, it was picture
Dang
perfect.
it.
Yeah.
And even when the sun went down, it wasn't too cold. Like, it was just nice. Sorry, Kels.
Okay, I was like, help.
Number 2 on Garrett Oliver's top 5 things of Fresh Fest, he just said it was tight. Everything ran smooth. With a bunch of O's. Smooth. And from, again, it seemed... I didn't stand in line for, like, getting into the festival, but it seemed like people were getting in easily and getting all their things, and...
I did stand in line.
Yeah.
I did stand in line.
And it was smooth.
Yeah.
It was... I mean, the line was out the door, and I was able to get a beer in my hands within 10 minutes of me showing up.
As I understand it, it was easier... The entrance that took you out to the courtyard, that was apparently easier to get in than the one inside.
Oh, okay.
Coming up the stairs, that one kind of bottlenecked a bit.
It did, but it was smooth. People were trying to get, there was no dilly-dallying. Everybody was trying to get in. Everybody was working together. Goes back to that previous statement of everybody was having a good, chill vibe.
Yeah.
Everybody was working together to go get beers.
And all the volunteers I saw were running around. Like, I saw Ryan from Craft Fanatics running around.
Like a fanatic.
Yeah, like he ran past me. And I was like, that kid looks familiar. And then, like, in the 5 seconds, he stopped. And he's like, hey, Steve. And I'm like, hey, what's up? You're helping? And he's like, yeah, okay, I got to go. And he's like, all right, well, bye.
Going again.
It's good to see you.
See you later. Have fun. And the number one thing about Fresh Fest that Garrett Oliver loved on Garrett Oliver's top 5 was... it was a beer festival that actually looked like America. There were black folks, white folks, all kinds of folks, queer folks, straight folks, women folk, men folk, folk. Folk.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's like everybody turned out for the festival.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It was definitely very well integrated.
And like we already mentioned, people came all around the country to come to this thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It is quickly becoming a destination fest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Which is so exciting for them and for the festival to keep growing and
for the concept.
And for the concept.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for our local breweries and
Good for the local breweries. Good for, especially good for
coming in.
Yeah, especially good for the local breweries and the black-owned breweries
Exactly.
because, Harris Family, they're super new because they didn't even. I'm not quite sure that they're open in a space yet at the moment. I know they definitely weren't in the first festival.
Right.
So to get people to come in all over the country and get them to sample beers from them.
Which is awesome.
Like that puts them on the map really early, and that does the same thing for a lot of Pittsburgh breweries who don't have we don't have necessarily a lot of outside reach. I would say because we don't have people opening aside from Voodoo. We don't have people opening branches in other states. So Yeah, it's really good for everybody, in Pittsburgh to get that.
Everybody could showcase.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing was the city of Pittsburgh itself. That was one of the things I was noticing was everybody that was from out of town was complimenting the city of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying how awesome of a city it was, how beautiful it was, how nice the people were, just how good the beer was at all the breweries, things like that. Everybody had something positive to say about Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And that's nice to hear.
It is. Don't come back in October. Just keep that dream alive inside your head. It's always blue skies with the nice verdant hills. Never rains.
Never
So awesome.
rains.
Just a couple other people I wanted to mention who did reach out to us on Twitter. Daddy Porter from Daddy Porter blog. He was really complimentary of Cinderlands. Apparently he visited Cinderlands on his own time and said it was a good time. He also really enjoyed the food at the festival. Afro,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Food was amazing.
Talk to me about the food at the festival.
It was all good.
Everything.
Who was there?
So, like I said, there was a number of bakeries who had paired with breweries,
So smart.
and then they're obviously offering their food. You had food trucks on the outside.
Okay. What
And-
food trucks?
Pittsburgh Sandwich Company is
Yeah.
one I went to.
Yeah, Sandwich Society.
Whatever.
Pittsburgh Sandwich Society. Mhm.
You had a number of vendors on the inside as well that were doing barbecue and pulled
Yeah, there's some
pork.
caterers and stuff.
Mhm.
I had
Yeah.
chicken tacos that with a mango salsa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could eat that every day. It was so good.
That sounds incredible.
That's one of the things about this year that was different from last year. Last year there was no inside going
okay.
on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was no inside going on. It was just kind of like you checked in inside and then went immediately outside. But yeah, this year they had vendors on the inside and they had breweries on the inside. They took over that whole hallway. They had DJs on the inside. They had music on the live bands on the outside.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
That's awesome.
it really was. Afro Beer Chick, she, one of our friends on Twitter.
Yes, it was nice to finally meet her in person.
Yeah, we finally met her in person. But she was saying she was, she was one of the people that was really touting the beauty of the city. And then she also gave a shout out to Grist House as her favorite brewery that she got to visit. Obvious reasons.
Yeah,
Grist House is good.
it is.
We like them.
We should go back.
Yeah.
They always have puppies.
That
Always
too.
have
Always have puppies. But yeah, I already mentioned, we met the Bruising Banter podcast from Delaware, and those
Yes.
guys seem pretty cool. And Black Beer Travelers, they were big fans of the Grist House collaboration that was there. So just all around, there's a lot of good people that showed up, and then had a good time, and then they get to take a good story away from our city, which back to what we were saying before is really good.
Yeah.
Everybody wins.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, Fresh Fest was a success, and I don't see why there wouldn't be a Fresh Fest 3.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I only have one concern.
What's that?
Is next year or in the years coming, the venue itself, which I think is a sizable part of the good vibes and the good part. It's a really good venue.
Yeah.
My concern is it's going to get too big for that venue. You're going to have to move it somewhere else.
Or you can just corral the size.
Give
Yeah.
it, yeah,
Could do that as well.
yeah. Give it time, because they could just shut down that part of Federal Galley.
That is true. There is a little bit of space they can expand into.
Yeah,
I hope so.
There's space to expand. They just have to rent that areas.
Yeah.
That's all.
I like the size of the fest that they have going on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
It's a good size. It's not too small. It's not too big.
yeah.
Just right.
The porridge is just right.
Yeah, the only place I would say that I would be happy if they expanded to was Stage AE.
Yeah.
Just because I like the way that Summer Beer Fest is set up
Yeah.
with the musicians on stage, and then you can hear them inside and outside.
Right.
I like that. So if you actually put a good beer fest in there instead of some corporate garbage, hey, that'd be really
even
awesome.
better.
Wow.
Nice.
Steve, we all know that the real reason is because afterwards you want to go over to the casino, go straight to the high roller table,
Yes.
and start slapping Benjamins down.
Right. I haven't held a Benjamin. I don't know how long. Probably since I was 10, and my grandma gave me one for Christmas and birthday. Because I got shitty December birthday. Anyway, we spent a good amount of time talking about Fresh Fest, but I have one little note for us to end the segment on.
All right.
The seltzer arms race is over.
Did someone win, or are we just giving up?
Nobody wins.
Somebody technically won. Yes, somebody technically won, Katie.
Society for not having to endure it anymore?
Nope.
Natty Light for
Not
coming
like-
out with a
nope.
seltzer?
Not it. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Outside of the Natter days.
Outside of the Natter days. Four Loko.
No. No.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Four Loko has introduced that they are going to bring out a sour seltzer with a hint of blue raz,
Oh, for shame.
No.
clocking in at 14%.
What?
That's Four Loko. Go hard or go home.
Four Loko is going to kill some white women, and that's hilarious.
I only imagine that they didn't intend to have the blue raz at the beginning,
Have you,
but somebody got hammered and accidentally dropped a Powerade in the batch.
or just drop some of their other blue raz?
And it was
They
like,
dropped a
hey,
ring pop.
You
in
know
there.
what?
Yeah, they just drop some of their own blue raz that they have on.
We're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it.
You'll
yeah.
drink it anyways.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that seems pretty accurate. If check out Four Loko's social media, it is fucking nightmares on there.
Is it?
It's hilarious. I had to question for a second if I wasn't their social media manager.
Wow.
It is silliness, and I love it.
14%
Yes,
for a
14.
seltzer?
Yes.
Because you have to forget what you're doing to yourself.
Yes. Yes.
I can't. That sounds terrible.
Yes,
awesome.
yes, it does sound
Yes,
terrible.
it does.
But-
I'll try it.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it.
We were forced to have a White Claw at a beer tasting that we were at. and
That
I
wasn't
hate-
even a White Claw.
What was it?
That was platform.
Whatever. It was
See?
awful.
It was.
What?
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, you were
At
there.
you were there. The little beer tasting.
Was this 2 months ago?
You might
I
have not
wasn't
been there.
there 2
actually.
months ago.
You might have not been there actually.
Well, guess what you didn't miss?
Yay.
Yeah. It
was not good.
It was trash. And that's when I swore those off until Four Loko, because I have no shame. I'll drink Four Loko on a random Friday. I don't give a shit.
Until they kick in the door.
Yeah.
Roman candles. Yeah. Rave horn.
Exactly.
Please put the rave horn in
Yes.
right there.
Oh, well, yeah. Look, as much as I love craft beer, I still have, quiet trysts with Four Loko and Steel Reserve, so
Taking it back.
hell yeah.
Fuck it. Mix the two together and hate yourself all
Yeah,
night.
I came from garbage people. I don't give a shit.
Steel Loco.
Oh,
That's what
That's your
I'm
Mexican
making.
wrestling name.
Yeah. Fuck yes.
It sounds like a Coal Chamber song.
KSWA, get at us.
Me loco.
So yes, I'm pretty sure that will be terrible, and I'm very excited to drink it. On the other hand, there's this Maui blonde lager where it's not terrible, but I'm not terribly excited to drink it.
All right, then.
Yeah.
See, I have no problem with this Bikini Blonde.
No, it's pretty good.
I find it to be very apropos to be drunk on a beach. And then be drunk on a beach.
and then drunk on a beach some more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, it's like I said, it just reminds me of that Guam beer. I'll drink a bunch if I'm hot on the beach. I don't care otherwise.
I didn't have said Guam beer,
Yeah.
but
I can probably help you with that. I think I still have some.
I might pass on said Guam beer. But I like this. This is, just easy. It drinks well.
Doesn't have to be complicated.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Thoughts?
I like it. I mean, I generally don't like lagers. I like this better than most lagers that I've had. Adam was right. It does definitely have a bit of a honey kick to it. I think that's
yeah.
probably what helps sell it for me.
Yeah.
That's the name of your valet, Honey Kick.
Wow.
Coming to the ring, accompanied by Honey Kick, it's Steel Loko.
That to me sounds more like a Bond girl.
Yeah,
Honey Kick?
Yeah,
It does.
Honey
Yeah.
Kick could also be. Yeah.
Why not both?
Sure. Fuck it.
Why
Bond
not?
can go to Mexico.
Let's do it.
He once drove a car that turned into an airplane. Why not?
And one that turned into a submarine.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
That was a Lotus.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, I'm headed to Mexico. In that meantime, we'll get ready for segment 2. And I'll be back
Segment
from Mexico.
First Sip Brew Box is a one-of-a-kind subscription service for craft beer lovers based right here in Pittsburgh. Every month, First Sip will send you a box full of craft beer enthusiast essentials, including t-shirts, glassware, and even food. Right now, our friends at First Sip Brew Box have an offer for you. Just sign up for a 3-month subscription and get your 4th month free. Just enter the code HOPUSA when you sign up at firstsipbrewbox.com. That's HOPUSA at checkout to get your 4th month free at firstsipbrewbox.com.
It's episode 120 of the Hop Nation USA podcast, and we're back with segment 2. I've finished my Lucha excursion. For you, it was no time at all. About the length of a First Sip Brew Box commercial.
By the way, get some shit from First Sip.
Yeah, do that.
They do good
so
stuff.
Good. I love First Sip.
But now we have our second beer from the Maui Brewing Company.
Yay.
Out of Canton, Ohio.
Out of Canton, Ohio. It is called the Pineapple Manna. It's a wheat beer, and it is brewed with organic wheat and roasted barley and locally sourced Maui Gold pineapple.
Ooh.
Yes.
Did you know that the pineapple is the only item, fruit or vegetable, that you can take out of Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. Because they took my apple at the airport.
Rude.
I was really fucking mad about it.
Yeah.
Because I bought it in Hawaii, had a sticker on it that said Washington State, and they wouldn't let me back to the mainland with my fucking apple. That was my airplane snacks.
Rude.
Why don't you just put some needles on it and then call it a pineapple?
I already had a case of pineapple.
A pineapple.
A pinapple. Let's put some pins in it. It's a pinapple. Just say it
pinapple.
real quickly. They can't tell the difference.
Don't even acknowledge this.
Put a pen in
Katie.
it.
Don't even
I'm
acknowledge
not.
Be a pineapple
I'm
pin.
not.
You get it?
I'm
Because it's a pinapple.
I don't get it. You should explain it again.
Yeah.
Well, see, because you have an apple.
You have an apple, and you have a pen, and you put them together, you have a pineapple
You have
pen.
Oh, no, don't do that.
The beer is also 5.5% in alcohol and has 18 IBUs.
120 episodes have turned you into a grizzled vet. Bring it back.
Just push right on through.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen. I'm very hopeful because I really love pineapple. I actually like the halakahiki, and I feel like a lot of people really hate that beer.
That's weird, because that's one of the only ones I did like from Rivertown. And obviously enough people liked it because they still kept it on the roster.
I can drink the Scotch. What was that one?
The Maxwell's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can, it's not my go-to, but on a limited list I can drink it, but otherwise I would go with the halakahiki.
Yeah. I mean, I can drink the Maxwell's. I can drink a lot of things. We've just got done talking about my love affairs with Four Loko and Steel Reserve. I can drink a lot of things.
Steel Loco was born.
Yeah, I don't love any. But yeah, looking at this beer, it's listed on Untappd as a Hefeweizen. It doesn't really have that big fluffy head that you'd expect, though.
No, it has no head.
Yeah, it was there and then it dissipated and
Yeah.
it went away.
Interesting that Untappd is calling this a Hefe then.
Well, yeah, I don't know. The can doesn't really call it a Hefeweizen
No.
from what I was reading.
No.
But it was listed on Untappd. Maybe they have to fix that. I don't know. But otherwise, it's got a deep golden color.
It does. The nose has a nice fruity smell to it, as one would expect.
Yeah, there's also pretty decent clarity on it as well.
Yeah.
Which is not something you would expect with a wheat beer.
Right, yeah.
At all.
Again, it's pineapple fruity, it's citrusy fruity, but it's not banana fruity.
It is not.
Again, like you would expect with a Hefeweizen, Untapped,
Yeah.
fix your shit.
Wow.
Get Saccone after him. He'll fix her wagon.
Shots fired. I'm
Saccone would just
underwhelmed.
shut the site down.
Are you underwhelmed?
I'm underwhelmed.
I'm underwhelmed as well.
I'm gonna let it cook.
Yeah.
Stay. Good beer.
Good beer. Not good beer.
Adam underwhelmed?
Adam's underwhelmed.
I am underwhelmed.
Underwhelmed.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but everybody else jumped in line before me, so this makes it a whole lot easier.
So it's okay. You can jump on bandwagons from time to
bad.
time.
Yeah, it's
not
No,
bad,
it's not bad, but it's not.
And maybe we have a bias that other people aren't going to have because we are used to Rivertown, and Rivertown halakahiki does have a very strong pineapple flavor. So maybe that's just what we're expecting. I mean,
That's a very good point.
this
yeah.
is more essence of pineapple.
I'm not even getting a lot
That
of
makes
pineapple.
sense.
I want more pineapple, Maui.
Damn it! Get your shit together, Maui.
I'm gonna let this hang out. See if it opens up a little bit.
Interesting.
I don't think it's going to open up.
I don't think so either.
I know, but I'm going to be hopeful, Steve. I'm
Okay.
gonna hold out hope that that's going to happen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Just let me hold on to my hope for this segment, okay?
Will do.
Thank you.
Will not interrupt like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, but going back to what Katie said, we're used to the halakaliki. I'm rather surprised this doesn't have as much. So I don't know what to say about that.
I don't either. Because it's not like they have a shortage of it.
Well,
They can just go out
yeah,
back
right.
and go get more.
They don't have a shortage of it, and it's weird to say that a beer from Pittsburgh is better than a pineapple beer from Hawaii,
Right.
where they grow.
I don't get it.
So, yeah, okay, well, let's take the Kelsey route and just wait and see if something changes at the end.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. In the meantime, since we're here featuring Maui Brewing, I figured, I put together a little profile on the brewery, a little history, little things about the, brewery itself and, what they offer. And, Kelsey and Katie, you guys can join in and just tell us about Hawaii in general.
Is it nice there?
Yeah. we want to ask 5-year-old questions. It's just like, is it nice?
Explain like I'm 5.
Did you have a good time? Was it hot? Did you see a volcano? That's awesome.
You're a little too good at that.
Nah,
I did. Well, I did see a volcano while I was there.
that's amazing.
I went to Volcano National Park. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Cool.
That's kind of bullshit.
Why?
Why?
Corralling all the volcanoes in a park like that
Oh, for
instead of letting them
Christ's
run
Damn
free.
you.
All right. I know you live here, but get out.
Just leave the key on the counter.
So, the Maui Brewing Company was started by Garrett Marrero.
Thank you.
What, free range volcanoes?
Free range volcanoes.
The
That on your Twitter.
free range volcanoes is pretty funny.
That's going to be maybe my new fantasy team name for this year. Call
I just see
right
this
now.
little animated volcano with like a little lava hat and eyes. Just little. I'm gonna draw it for you so you guys can put it up on your website. I'm gonna draw you
Calling
the
it
free
now,
range volcano.
Free Range Volcanoes fantasy football team name.
Lock it in.
Okay. Well, you lost it, Adam. You could have had that.
I know. Worth it.
Yeah, he can edit that out, and then you have no proof.
Oh, but anyway. Yes, it was started by Garrett Marrero, and basically the origin story is he took a vacation to Hawaii, and then he decided that he wanted to retire in Hawaii.
Same.
Then he decided because he was 24 years old, waiting for that to happen would take too long, so he wanted to find another reason to be in Hawaii all the time.
Same.
He started a brewery.
Smart. So smart.
Right.
Beat me on that one.
Yeah, that's the only one he beat you to. His other reason for starting a brewery in Hawaii is because when he was visiting, he noticed that a lot of the craft beers that he got were not brewed on the island. That's pretty common all throughout.
It's true.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah, right.
Tell me Kona's not one of them.
Well, this is all the way back in the early 2000s, like 2003, 2004. It was in 2004 he made the move from San Francisco, quit his job in finance, and then he moved to Hawaii. And it was in January of 2005 that Maui actually opened. So this is pretty early. I believe at this point a lot of the breweries on Hawaii do brew on site.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kelsey, when you visited Kona, right?
Yes. we
So
do.
they do some brewing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They do brewing on site. They don't export any of the beer, though, to the mainland that they brew on site. All the beer that we get on the mainland is brewed other places.
I think it's like New Hampshire or
New
something.
Hampshire, and then they have something, I think, in Washington
Right.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting because the beer at Kona, like actually at the brewery on draft, is so much better than what you get.
You mean the beer that you get straight from the tap is better than the ones that are brewed in an AB InBev facility?
I know. And they have beers there that they don't even they don't mass produce,
Right.
that were just so. They had this lemongrass wheat beer there. They had this other It was like some kind of passion fruit, but not their normal passion fruit one. It was like a passion fruit plus beer, and it was so good. It was so tasty.
Right on.
I really wish that I could just capture that and just have it all the time. Like, I want that Kona taste all the time.
Sounds to me like you need to retire.
to the Big Island.
Yeah.
Then you'll miss Fresh Fest.
But then I'll miss
Pwert, pwert.
Plane tickets are cheap.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Not from Hawaii, they aren't.
No,
It's
not.
all about your perspective.
Listen, I've only been there because I got paid to go there.
I went there for a vacation / wedding, so yeah.
Not that cheap.
Road trip.
Road trip. Hom Nation on the road. We're going to Hawaii.
There's a bridge, right?
If Hawaii flies us over, yeah, sure.
The whole state has to fly us over, or like.
Or Tulsi Gabbard. Or I've said nice things about her in the past, so she can,
Okay.
get my vote by flying me over to Hawaii. But yeah, like you're saying, Kelsey, Kona has a lot of beers that they produce on their facility.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Maui. They have a lot of beers that they produce at their facilities that they don't ship off to the mainland.
Yeah.
Basically, we get about 6 beers in cans that they transport and they bring to the mainland. And that's mostly because in 2012, they were able to secure a government loan that allowed them to go from 18,000 barrels a year to 40,000.
Oh.
I'd sign that loan.
That's a lot of barrels.
That
Yeah,
is.
it's a lot of
Yeah. If
barrels.
I was the legislature, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd back that up.
Right. That's a lot of barrels. That allowed them to produce the 6 year-round beers. We're having 3 tonight, and there's 3 more that we're not having, so we'll have them later maybe.
Yes. Maui too.
They are currently shipping to 23 states. Among them are Ohio, Maryland, and New York.
Oh.
Not among them is Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I sense a miss there, Maui Brewing.
Kind of some bullshit, Maui.
Funny how we touch all those states.
Yeah, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
I'm not calling bullshit on Maui because we find the same thing with Alaskan brewing.
Yes.
I might
Oh.
have picked up a case of that this weekend.
No. In Pennsylvania.
No, I was in Akron for 2 hours.
See?
There you go.
I just wanted to make it more clear. Alaskan also goes to Ohio. It doesn't go to... Because I've picked up Alaskan from there before.
2 of these Maui beers are from either Hawaii or Guam, and one of them is from Ohio.
Cool.
I don't remember which one's which.
That's okay. Mystery.
Mystery
Yeah.
Maui.
But you just mentioned it was the 2 were from either Hawaii or Guam, and that's part of their other distro is they go to Canada, Chile, Japan, South Korea, and the outlying U.S. military bases.
Oh, that's
fantastic.
good because Japan's got not the best beer options.
They're on the come up. They have a lot of... We've talked about it before. They have a lot of weird homebrewing laws.
Oh, really?
So they don't have a homebrewing culture like the U.S. does.
Oh.
Which is the way...
So they don't have that grassroots
Right.
kind of system to build up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
We do here in the
they
US.
can't build the same way that we have, which is why we have breweries every damn where now.
Listen, you hear stories about like Japanese adults living in somebody else's house in a crawl space for like 6 years and never getting busted. You could low key hide brewing.
Oh no, there people absolutely do.
Like, I don't.
I've read articles about people who low key brew, just
It's not
like
that low
quietly.
key if you're reading an article about it.
I mean, I don't know. They don't name people. They're not naming and shaming people. It's just
Brewer X.
Yeah, it's just that there's an article about underground brewing in Japan and how it's hard
Yeah.
to translate that into a business because it's like, well, how'd you learn how to brew?
Be secretive. Japan is
I
good
don't
at
fucking
blurring
know.
things out.
Read a book.
Yeah, and also a lot of time, people in Japan to start their homebrew operations, they buy equipment from people who have traveled there. So like Americans who bring their homebrew equipment with them.
Oh.
So they'll buy when people leave the country, and they're just like, I'm not plugging this shit.
Yeah. Smart.
Back to Maui.
Maui.
This tree has a whole lot of branches.
Yeah, you're gonna learn a lot of things about the Pacific, specifically the Pacific. This
Ah,
year.
nice.
Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. By 2013, Maui had grown their sales to $10 million.
Nice.
Yes. So that's another way that they're able to sustain business.
Money.
Yes, money.
Well, he used to be in finance, so that's
Right.
not
That's-
surprising.
Also
Used to
not
live
surprising.
in San Francisco, so
Yeah.
Hawaii is probably cheaper, sadly.
yeah.
Yeah, this is very similar. We talked to, I don't know if either of you two were on this episode, but Adam, we talked about the Nicaraguan Brewing Company,
Yes.
where it's just like two white.
I was on that episode.
Oh, you were? Yeah.
I was on that episode.
Yeah, just two white guys left America and decided to go start a brewery on a beach.
Smart.
Yeah. This is basically the same story. Guy left San
Smart.
Francisco with his girlfriend, now wife.
Just didn't need a passport.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it was. And now he has a brewery too.
Everyone's so much smarter than me.
This is what I'm hearing.
Where did I
is
go wrong?
You get used to it after
We
a
need to
while.
move to Japan.
Yes, I've already talked about how I'm going to have a brewery in Japan and just live on a mountain and be the Hattori Hanzo of home brewers, where you come to my house and then I will pick a beer for you and I will brew it to your style.
How many people are gonna die drunk falling off that mountain though?
I don't know.
Think
Put it in. I'm not in charge of
maybe-
that. I'm not in charge of that.
I'm just saying maybe the mountain's not the best way to go.
I am building a mystique. I don't care
can't-
about people dying. That adds to the
Just,
mystique.
like, go with
People have
cave.
died drinking.
Go with cave.
Mountain.
Fine.
There are
I can
actually-
log her that way.
If you don't want to worry about your like citizenship or anything, there are Japanese-made caves in Guam.
Oh. I'll think about it. I'll
Because
think about it.
if you go mountain, you're going to need your own Mr. Green boots.
Yeah.
And it's on a hill. It's
I'll
not
think
really
about
a
it.
mountain, but I mean, the mountains in Guam aren't that big. But I mean, it's a good vantage point because you can see the beach because that's where the guns were, so they could shoot the Americans coming on the beach.
So I can wait. No.
This tree has many branches.
With their money, Maui has also been able to open 4 restaurants across 2 islands.
No shit.
Yes, they have a restaurant in Kihei, which is like the original, and they have one in Lahaina, and that's on the Maui Island. Then they have one in Waikiki, and one in Kailua, and those are both on the Oahu Island.
One on Waikiki.
Yes,
How did I miss that?
it might be new.
Son of a beach.
Yes.
Gonna have to go back. Just gonna have to go back.
Yeah. And I was going through their menu because one of their big things, like we were talking about the pineapple beer, and they use locally sourced.
Okay. Nom nom.
They use locally sourced pineapples. For their menus, they use a lot of locally sourced ingredients as well. And I was just kind of looking through their menu, and like anytime they have a specific company that they're getting like a cheese or something from, like they specifically name the company.
That's awesome.
That is
So
awesome.
yeah, it's all locally sourced ingredients, and you can, I guess go to those companies later and be like, more of that cheese, please.
I want all that cheese.
I want
Yes.
it by the brick.
Yes.
And don't skimp.
Don't skimp on the cheese. To take it back to segment 1, just to tie it in into a nice little bundle.
Okay.
On their menu, they have wine. They'll offer wine because it's a restaurant,
Makes sense.
and they actually quoted Garrett Oliver.
Oh, no shit.
It says Garrett's quote was, "If wine is a handshake, craft beer is a hug."
Oh,
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that makes sense.
yeah. So they include that on their menus.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I just thought that was a fun thing to tie back to segment 1 because I was reading about burgers and pizzas, and then I was like, "Oh, Garrett Oliver again." Okay.
So, do they recycle like their spent grains into their breads for their pizza or their sandwiches at all?
I can't confirm that.
Kona does that.
Yeah, I do know that they use the beer itself in their moco.
Okay.
What is a moco?
That is basically hamburger on rice with gravy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
It's as good as it sounds.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
as good as it sounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also like in Hawaii that they serve rice with breakfast.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never
Oh,
thought
yeah.
about
Yeah.
that.
I do.
Kahlua pork is the best thing
Yeah.
you will ever put in your face.
Yeah, Kahlua pork is the best thing.
Hawaiian food does not mess around,
No.
except for I don't do spam. But besides that, Hawaiian food does not
Oh,
mess
I can
around.
fire up on some spam. I don't
Yeah.
mind that at all.
The poke I was introduced to poke on the Big Island, and it
So
was
good.
amazing. And they're like, "Oh yeah, this fish came in a couple hours ago," and it's like, "Wait, what?" They're
Right,
like, "Oh yeah, this fish was in the ocean this morning." It's like, "Oh yeah, this is why this is so
Fresh.
good."
Listen, this one time I was at Batto's, and the back of the menu said fish caught fresh daily in the Mon. So also don't eat fish at Batto's, eat it in Hawaii.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
But Batto's
Yeah.
pizza's good.
Batto's pizza is very good.
No dig. But Hawaii, much better food.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fresh tuna right out of the.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
Oof.
good.
Oh, the sushi there, amazing. Yeah, but no,
One
they serve
day.
rice with everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
Right
know, there's
on.
like some Asian people there.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's that.
There's that
thing.
influence.
Yeah.
Slight
No, but
influence.
Moco
Slight.
is as good as it sounds.
Yep.
But I believe they use their beer in the gravy for the moco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds real good.
That does sound real good.
Yes.
I
So
really want to go to Hawaii right
I just
now.
want
I know,
something
me too.
gravy based.
Something gravy based.
you want some poutine?
Yeah, I think I know what I'm having for dinner tomorrow.
We're
Poutine.
a month
Poutine?
away from Gobbleritos if you can hang in there.
I'm also 4 miles away from Two Brothers Barbecue.
Oh,
It
okay.
has fantastic poutine.
Wait, where's
Poutine.
Two Brothers?
Down Heidelberg way.
Where?
Bit past Helicon.
Yeah.
That's where you get the poutine.
You know where Top Golf is?
Yes.
Drive past it. It's at the end of the road.
It's a little smoke shack on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right next to the beer distributor. Can't miss it.
How do I live so close to this and didn't know it was
I
there?
have no idea.
Eyes on the prize. You were headed to the beer distributor.
Yeah, I guess.
But it
Top
shares a
Golf.
parking lot.
I don't know. I'm trying to help. Goodness.
It's theirs.
I know exactly where Helicon is, and I don't know where
It's down the road a little
this
bit.
place
Yeah,
is,
it's
so.
down the road a piece.
Yeah. Just put it in your Google. You'll find it.
Poutine.
Yeah.
Usually I just go to Helicon and order from Peppercinis.
Also a good option. I
Yeah.
like their pizza.
I don't think
Their
I've
buffalo
been to
chicken
Helicon.
pizza. So what?
You like pinball?
Yeah.
They got pinball. All the pinball. This tree has many branches.
This tree has many branches. So yes, from Hawaii to Helicon, that is our profile of Maui Brewing Company.
We are the Hop Nation USA.
That's right.
All 50 states.
I like that.
Yeah.
From Hawaii to Helicon.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Is that your team name now?
No.
Can we change it to Hawaii to Hitchhiker?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
What the Helicon? I don't care.
We were talking about
my God, no.
Pineapple Manna by the Maui Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Did it open up for anybody?
No.
Okay. Okay.
That was a very.
We all sounded so sad.
I was really looking forward to this beer too.
I don't think it's Maui's fault. I think it's Rivertown's fault. Can be completely honest
For
with
making
you.
a better pineapple beer
I
than a
think
Hawaii
we've just
company.
been ruined. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been ruined.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
Because I've had even like the only thing that comparably had even a strong pineapple flavor. Apis did a pineapple a while ago.
Yeah.
And that was literally you were just eating pineapple as you were drinking it. Like, but between those two and comparing them to this, it's a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'm wondering if it again we may be getting spoiled. But if they're using locally sourced, grown pineapples, that's a lot more fresh as compared to, say, if halakaliki is made with a puree full of
Or
sugar.
extract, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, pineapple out of a can eats ass. It's terrible. It's too sweet and it's
And your
garbage.
tongue.
Yeah. It is too bad. But fresh pineapple is amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the subtleness of fresh pineapple doesn't work with beer.
It's a very good point.
No,
Yeah.
because pineapple in Hawaii is actually extremely sweet.
I am trying to help this beer.
Yeah, no, the
Hand
pineapple.
me the shovel and give up.
Yeah. There's no saving this beer.
You know what's really good in Hawaii is mango.
Yes. Also the
Not
avocado.
mango.
Me mango.
Also
like
the
candy.
avocados in Hawaii are
I
the
didn't
size
have
of
an
like
avocado.
softballs and amazing.
Yeah, but isn't it like all pit? Because that just makes me angry.
The one I had was a giant pit,
See?
but the second one I had, tiny pit, all flesh, creamy and delicious.
Huh.
And they're just like on the side of the road. Like we went to a coffee farm and they had avocado trees and mango and papaya. And they were like, oh yeah, just go help yourself. Like,
It did occur to me that if I ever just ran away from my life to Hawaii, I wouldn't have to work. You could just eat off the land.
yeah, you could
You
just,
really can.
you really can.
Yeah, if you've never been chased by a wild boar, it's a good time, but you can eat off the land.
Yeah, you can eat off the land. And then you
I'm
learn
down
how
for
to
the
kill
challenge.
said wild boar and then you're good to go.
Exactly.
Just me and an axe and a board.
Wild boar.
Some avocado.
Yeah.
Wild chicken.
Chicken.
You haven't lived till you've seen a chicken playing in a sprinkler.
Ooh, I was watching. That may be true, but I was watching a video and it was somebody stuffing shrimp and crab inside of a pig right before they roasted it. It was on Hawaii.
No, I don't want to.
Was the pig dead yet?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Hell?
Yeah. I don't for sure.
I'm just asking questions.
I don't know. The crabs might not have been, but but yeah.
You know what I really want? I want to build an emu in my backyard. A nice big earth oven. I feel like that's going to be a lot of dedication, though. And I don't have the patience for that.
I don't know what we're talking about. Isn't an emu a bird?
Isn't it an emu?
I think it's something else.
thought-
I know what you're talking
You know
about,
what
though, Kelsey, because
Thinking
it's
of
like
an
it's a tarp.
ostrich-like thing.
I'm
Yeah.
looking it up. Hold on.
Yeah, there's like a tarp, and then you put the food in, and you cover it with the fronds, and then you cover it with another
Yeah.
tarp, and then there's the dirt.
That's
and
how we
everything.
cook pigs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wants to build one of those ovens, but I don't think it's pronounced emu.
We just call it the pit. I mean, we're a bunch of yinzers in
I don't know,
Hawaii and Guam.
It's IMU. It's the underground oven.
Okay,
So it is emu.
Yeah.
okay.
So the
So it's not
it's basically
EMU.
Kahlua pork.
Yeah.
I'm you? I don't know.
No, it's emu.
Imu?
It's basically Kahlua pork. But I want one of those ovens in my
My Chemical
backyard.
Romance?
I don't know if I'll get this built in time for, the draft party, but
Whatever.
How big does it have to be? I have a yard now.
yeah, I mean,
You know what? Fuck your friend's patio.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, that was the pineapple mana. I
Yeah.
believe we were somewhat underwhelmed. I tried to
Yeah.
help, but not so much.
No.
there's no saving this one.
So we can only hope that the third beer in segment 3 coming up will be better.
Let's find out.
Are you tired of watching the same old awesome movies? Are B movies more your style? Then the folks over at They Call This a Movie have you covered. Join us every Thursday as we review the worst of the worst in sci-fi, action, comedy, and more. We are available on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and Podbean at theycalledthisamovie.podbean.com. They Called This a Movie, testing the strength of friendships, one terrible movie at a time.
It's episode 120 of the Hop Nation USA podcast, and we're still here with Adam, Kasey, and myself. And we have the third beer from Maui Brewing.
We do.
And I'm going to let half of Kasey introduce it.
Half a Kasey.
Half a day, half a Kasey, half of whatever.
Half of whatever.
Half a beer.
And then half another one.
Okay. So our third beer this evening from the Maui Brewing Company,
Out of Canton, Ohio.
is the Big Swell IPA. 6.8%. Tropical citrus hops burst from this dry hopped India Pale Ale. 70 IBUs.
Oh, great.
Yay.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Maybe the fruit will actually burst from this one.
Hurrah.
Hopefully.
I smell pineapple.
Finally.
Maybe they canned
Oh.
things wrong.
Shit. That smells more pineapple-y than the other one.
Maybe there was an accident at the canning factory. I'm still looking for excuses for you, Maui.
Oops, all berries, but beer. Oh, what's the Jelly Bellies? There's like-
Belly flops.
Yes. Beer belly flops. Oh, that's a scary idea.
Hell yes. Well,
What exactly are the belly flops?
those are the irregular jelly bellies.
So like sometimes they're mashed up flavors. So like one could be like marshmallow apple.
Ooh.
And some of them just look like weird amoebas.
They all look like weird.
They're
amoebas.
kind of the...
They're the
oopsies.
reject.
Yeah, they're the
beans.
rejects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The beans not quite ready for prime time.
I want jelly beans so bad right now.
Ah.
Damn it.
We,
Still have some.
we
in
do
my
not
house.
have
I'll bring
a
'em
jelly
next time I see
bean
you.
Well, I'm like off sugar for the most part,
Never mind then.
which is naturally why I want them.
They're from Sarah's.
Oh no, they have to be Jelly Belly. I'm a jelly bean snob. It's a thing.
I respect that. You know what you like.
I do. I know what I'm about. Got a little Ron Swanson in me.
Welcome to Going Belly Up, the new Jelly Bean podcast.
a tree of many branches.
It's basically our beers are just progressively darker shades of gold.
Yes. Yes, this is the darkest beer by far. Still has pretty decent clarity. Like,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There's not much floating around in it, but it isn't clear all the way through. It's got a
Right.
little bit of a haze to it.
The head that I have, and admittedly, when this one got poured, it did have a heavy head on it. But surprisingly, it's sticking around quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticks around, good lacing.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's a very good looking beer.
Now let's see if it's a good smelling and a good tasting beer.
It smells like pineapple.
Yeah, Katie and Kelsey have already mentioned that it's full of like pineapple nose, and I'm getting that as well.
I cannot disagree.
It smells more like pineapple than the pineapple beer.
Weird.
I don't know what's happened.
Pen pineapple apple beer.
And the taste is
Good.
Pretty good.
Good.
Not good for Adam.
That can't be that bad.
It's not as bad as I was originally anticipating. It kind of fell off a little bit. It being the hoppiness. Oh, never mind. There's the residue. No, it's sticking around. Yeah, you guys like it. But that in and of itself is kind of a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys like it and I don't,
Right.
that means yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not, I don't know, it's not a wow me IPA, but it does fall more into the category of something that's a little stiffer on the hops than I can't do the hazy.
It is
one.
the complete opposite end
Yeah.
of the New England IPA, literally.
Nah, I'm not going to say complete opposite.
No, I will because it's the furthest distance from New England.
Oh, God.
Wow. You got a lot of them tonight.
I pulled back
you're
on a
full
whole lot, a
throttle.
lot too.
Wow.
Who riled you up before the show? Who gave you sugar? You're not supposed to have that.
I gave myself sugar.
Kelsey said she has jelly beans. It was her.
I don't have them on me.
You're not supposed to have sugar before the show.
Passing the buck.
You know better.
You know better. You're not supposed to have sugar and read Reddit.
Oh.
Gets you all punned up.
Wow.
What a combination.
That's my come down from work. I have to be quiet there.
Quiet time.
I think it's pretty swell. So, moving on.
All right.
Yes, we have a game because it's segment 3.
Yay, games.
And for a change, I didn't make it.
Oh,
So if it sucks, blame Steve for letting me do it.
Right, yeah, I guess it still falls on my shoulders because I gave Katie the okay. She asked, can I make a game? I said, yeah, go ahead. So if it's bad, it's still my fault because I said, yeah, go ahead.
I'm into it.
But for a change, I get to play.
Yeah.
So,
Excellent.
yeah.
So what are we playing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? What's the deal?
It's just basic trivia. Basic Hawaiian.
It's a Hawaii
and-
quiz.
Yeah.
All right.
Hawaii, Maui, beer, all of the above, whatever.
The things we've been talking about.
If you want to try and do 2 points if you just know off the top of your head.
Yeah. Classic rules. If you
There-
know off the top of your head, 2 points, but otherwise we'll go to multiple choice.
All right, who wants to go first?
Steve, you haven't been able to participate in this in a long time.
Yeah, me first.
I think you got to go first.
Yeah, I think so too.
Me first so I can win.
Is that how this works?
I
He
guess.
went full me first and gimmies. All right. What is Hawaiian for beer?
Okay, give me some choices.
Primo, Inu, Pia, Hiki.
Can you spell the last one?
Hiki.
Yeah, I'm going to go Hiki.
Hiki.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Yeah, well.
Really?
That's incorrect.
Huh.
We going around the table?
Go for it,
Kelsey,
Sure.
you want to give a go?
Yeah. Can I hear them again? Minus the
Primo.
last one.
Inu, Pia.
I'm gonna go Primo.
You are also wrong.
Oh.
Primo is a Hawaiian beer, but it is not Hawaiian for beer.
It's also Spanish for cousin.
Hey, Primo.
Coming from Steel Loco.
Yeah, you joke. No, it is Hawaiian Steel Reserve. It's not your go-to. Oof. Okay.
So what are my remaining 2 options?
Inu,
Mm-hmm.
Pia.
I'm going Pia.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ah.
I get a point. Hooray for me.
Is Hiki apple?
I don't remember.
Okay, because I'm just thinking halakahiki.
Right. That's what I was going to go
Hiki-
for as well.
Yeah, Hiki
Well,
might be apple and
Here's the
Hockey,
thing
yeah.
about this is that there's like... Oh, it's can.
oh,
Oh.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
All right then.
Halakahiki. Halakahiki means off the hook.
Oh,
Oh.
Now we know.
Actually never knew that.
Now you do.
All right.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
We've
All
learned.
right. Okay, who gets the next question?
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Sure.
What year was Hawaii's first brewery established? The Honolulu Brewery, first established.
I would like some options.
All right. 1892,
Okay.
1857,
Okay.
1908,
Okay.
1854. That's right. They had beer before they had citizenship.
Crazy.
A lot of places had beer
What was
before
the
they were a
first one?
state.
18.
Do you want me to read them all again?
Yeah, please.
1892,
Okay.
1857, 1908, 1854.
I'm gonna go with that first one. 1892.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Ooh.
Where's it going?
To Adam.
Back to me. I'll go 1908.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
What are the remaining choices?
1857, 1854.
57.
That is also incorrect.
Ooh.
Farts.
No points for anyone.
1857 is the year Primo started.
Okay. Spanish for cousin.
Okay.
Still loco. Still loco. Still loco vocabulary.
There's literally nothing in common between Hawaii and Mexico except that they
Nothing.
both have islands.
It's a cognate, and that's all I know about it.
All right.
What is our next question?
According to urban myth, what Australian animal escaped the Honolulu Zoo and now lives in a small pack in Oahu?
I'm gonna. You know what? I was gonna go with something, but give me some options. Give me some options.
Wallabies,
Mm-hmm.
koalas, dingoes, kangaroos.
I'm gonna go with koalas.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Koalas are some scary ass creatures,
Only when they're wet.
and they are assholes.
Have you ever seen them wet?
Yeah.
They're weird looking when
It's
they're wet.
terrifying.
Those claws on their paws and their hands.
They are assholes.
Why are they assholes?
I'll explain
People
off.
who's burning down my house, I'd be mad too.
I'll explain off mic.
I mean, they're just full of gonorrhea.
This sounds really personal.
Yeah. Have you been personally victimized by
Listen, we're not
going
gonna talk about this on the show.
Was it a Care Bear?
Listen,
Yeah.
we're not.
Is it someone in a koala onesie?
Was it the furry convention?
Listen, all right.
Anthrocon.
I'm sorry, I didn't call it by its right
Sorry.
name. Anthrocon.
Anthrocon.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a dingo that escaped from that zoo.
That is incorrect.
Farts.
I'm gonna go with the wallabies.
Wallabies is correct.
There's
they
a
got the little-
wallaby colony?
They got the little?
It's an urban. There's no evidence to it, but it's like people swear that they've seen them.
Oh, it's like a Bigfoot.
Well, that's what I said. It's an urban myth.
I'm gonna go
I
with it.
didn't pay attention.
I'm gonna find that
Oh.
wallaby colony.
Can I just say that Wallaby Colony might be my fantasy football name?
Wallaby colony. Please do that. Please.
Please do.
It's either that or Rocco goes to Hawaii.
Oh, Rocco, my favorite phone sex operator.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Pauhana translates to what?
Give me choices.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. After work drinks. Bartender. Party hard.
Party hard?
Nope.
Oh,
I hate this guy.
Andrew WK, you're wrong.
Bartender, it's 5 o'clock somewhere and
After work drinks.
afterwards. I'm gonna go with bartender.
Nope.
I know nothing of the Hawaiian.
No,
Is Hawaiian on Duolingo? Because I feel like I need to start it if it is.
I will say after work drinks.
Correct.
Whatever.
Don't be mad. Get even.
Good thing I'm up on a question.
I
then.
know.
Isn't that from like a Bette Midler movie?
Steel Magnolias?
Was she in that?
That was the precursor to Steel Loco.
Oh my God.
I prefer Death Becomes Her.
That movie is phenomenal.
Right?
Anybody who completes half of a movie with a cannonball hole in their stomach is okay by me.
Right? It's a good
All
movie.
right. Next.
Let's do it.
What is true about Maui Gold brand pineapples? It has twice as much vitamin C. Takes 18 months to reach ripeness. It's only ripe in the field for 24 to 36 hours. Its company's main farming operation is located in Kahului. Sorry, said it wrong.
I'm going to go with it's only ripe in the field for 24 hours.
No.
All right, cool. Whatever.
I'm going to go with 18-month generation.
Correct.
So,
It takes 18 months to reach ripeness. Okay.
And guess who's up again?
I actually have no idea what the score is doing.
it's,
Is that... Are
It's
you
three-
now drawing...
yes, I'm drawing, and I'm also keeping track.
But are you drawing the drone that's over Jeff Epstein's...
No,
Yes.
no, it's just a little one. It looks like this.
Oh, now he's drawing the drone.
Now he's drawing the
Yeah,
drone.
now he's drawing the drone.
It's just
So for those of you that are listening who have no idea what is actually going on,
get edited out.
it's a drone
What was I
sketch.
gonna draw? Oh yeah, somebody remind me to draw free-range volcanoes. Okay. Of all islands in the U.S.,
Changing my name.
Maui is the what number largest?
What are my options?
12th,
Mm-hmm.
17th,
Mm-hmm.
9th,
Mm-hmm.
15th.
17th.
Correct.
Nice.
Thank you.
Where did you pull that from?
My ass. The old rectal pluck works again.
What is not true about Hawaii? It became a state September 20th, 1959. It is the widest state east to west. It is the only state to grow coffee. Or they have no private beaches.
The widest state east to west.
Nope, that's true.
Texas is bigger. Texas is always bigger. And Alaska is bigger than that.
I'm going to say... What was the one after they don't grow coffee? What was the last one?
They have no private beaches. Do you want me to read them all?
Yes, please.
Became a state September 20th, 1959. Is the only state to grow coffee. Hawaii has no private beaches.
I'm going to go with...
Remember, it's not true.
Right. The private beach one.
Nope.
I'll go with the coffee one.
Nope.
Oh, it's the statehood one.
Yep.
Dang it. Well, we're real bad at history.
Yeah. Well, when did they...
It was 1959. It just wasn't September 20th.
Oh, okay. What was the actual date?
August 20th.
I should have known that.
So it's coming up. Their statehood anniversary is coming up.
Yeah.
Good thing we did this episode.
All right. Lahaina is a city on Maui. What does Lahaina mean?
What are my options?
Night landing, carried away by currents, barren, unmerciful sun.
Carried away by currents.
Nope.
I like Unmerciful Sun just because that's kind of a bitchin' name.
It's
Sweet
really
band name.
dark for Hawaii, but yeah, that's right.
Is it really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Adam knows his Hawaiian trivia, it looks like.
Yeah.
This is my favorite question.
To Adam.
Last question.
Okay.
And I have a tiebreaker if we need it.
All right.
No, we don't need it.
We don't need it.
What is Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua'a?
I'm going to need some options.
A dormant volcano, a type of fish, a surfing competition, a dish made with pork and taro leaves.
Can you say the phrase again, please?
Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua'a.
One more time?
Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua'a.
Can you say it backwards?
No.
Damn it.
Apua'a Nuka Nuka Huma Huma.
I'm going to go with the fish dish.
Correct. It's a type of fish. It is the state fish of Hawaii.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. It's a triggerfish.
I actually knew that one.
Yeah, it's in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That's the only reason I know that
Yeah.
one. They actually sell t-shirts that have it too. It says Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua'a.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. You guys want to take a stab at your tiebreaker? For,
Sure.
Sure.
We can do it just for fun, yeah.
How many points does Adam have?
Adam has 6 points,
So for 7 points,
yeah.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
how far is Hawaii from Pennsylvania?
And we don't get any options, do we?
No, closest gets it.
Yeah.
And I have both miles and kilometers. Take your pick.
Adam goes first because he has 6 points.
Okay. So it has to be in either miles
You
or
have to write
kilometers.
down what people are
I
saying.
can't
My
go.
brain's
I'll
not
write it
gonna
down.
remember.
Yeah,
I,
I'll
I
write it
can't go
down.
furlongs or rod or anything
No.
like that. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna say 5,500 miles.
4,622.
4,622 from Kelsey. Miles?
Miles.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it just a nice, simple 7,000 miles.
7,000 miles.
Yeah.
The answer is 4,739 miles.
Yeah.
News was close. If you'd have gone kilometers, it was 7,628.
Whatever.
Feel
So
better?
with 8 points,
Do.
Kelsey wins.
She ain't nothing but a paper champion.
Kelsey wins with 8. Adam has 6. I have 0. I'm going back to making the quizzes. And I'm not taking it. Right after I draw this Epstein drone.
Yes. So while you're drawing up that neat little drone thing there, let's get back to the Maui beer here. The
Making drone
Big Swell.
Big Swell IPA. Tropical citrus hops burst from this dry hopped India Pale Ale with 6.8% of ABV. What did everybody think?
I enjoyed it enough.
Okay.
I liked it.
Yeah. It's enjoyable, yeah.
Yeah.
Kelsey?
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it was okay.
I was kind of in that realm as well. I get it. Obviously, I'm not going to rave about it. It's not my style, so I'm not going to rave about it. But I get it.
Did you ever watch 10 Things I Hate About You?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're a girl, of
No.
course you did. But there's a scene in the movie where the girl goes, I know you can be underwhelmed and you can be overwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed?
Yes. I use
That
that
right
word a
now.
lot.
I'm whelmed.
I'm whelmed.
I am not under or over. I'm just whelmed.
Okay.
Okie doke. Well, then, with that whelming response, we'll just skip right to the podium. Who wants to go first?
I think the winner should take it all.
Okay.
Start.
Go for it, Kels.
Cool. Well, my bronze medal this evening is going to this pineapple manna wheat beer. It was meh. Not pineapple-y at all.
Meh, nah.
Nah. Men, nah. Yeah.
Pronounce Maui.
Sing mana. Damn it.
The pineapple mana didn't do it for me. It wasn't weedy, but it was weedy. But it wasn't enough pineapple for me. I wanted more. My silver medal is going to this Big Swell IPA. It whelmed me. It was flavorful. Yeah, but I didn't like it as much as my gold medal winner, which is my Bikini Blonde Lager. I liked this beer. It was easy to drink. I could see myself drinking it on a beach. On Waikiki Beach.
At Duke's.
Next
At
week.
Duke's. Hopefully next week. If I win the lottery.
Oh, take me.
I would. So, yeah, that's my gold place tonight. The Bikini Blonde Lager.
All right, I'll keep going right around the table, and I'm going to follow up pretty much exactly what Kelsey said in that order. Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Same wavelength
The
here.
IPA wasn't last?
Yeah.
The IPA was not last, and the reason behind that is
You like
the-
IPAs now?
No.
Oh.
Let's pump the brakes on that train. No, the reason why the pineapple manna wheat is in the bronze medal position is I was expecting more out of it. I like pineapple. I like wheat beers. I like pineapple wheat beers. This one, it just didn't hit the notes that I was looking for and what I was hoping for. So it kind of it got relegated to the bronze medal position. The IPA, it was an IPA. It did what it was supposed to do. I didn't like it. So that means it's done well in that respect. So I have a beer that I wanted to like that I didn't really like, and then there was a beer that I didn't like but I'm not supposed to like, but then I came across the beer that I'm supposed to like and I do like, which that comes into the lager, our Bikini Blonde, so that automatically puts it in the gold medal position. There you go, easy peasy.
Won by default.
That's a peek into my brain and how that process came to be.
Okay, well, I'm going to echo almost what everything Adam said, but obviously reversed for the beers that I like. Bronze goes to the pineapple because there's not enough pineapple, there's not enough wheat. I don't know. It is lacking in every shape and form. The blonde bikini, I'm going to put in silver because I'm not supposed to like lagers, but that one's fine enough, and I would drink it over a number of other lagers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and if I'm on a beach, I could see myself drinking a whole bunch. That's fine. And the gold goes to the Big Swell IPA because I like IPAs. I'm supposed to like IPAs. Therefore, I like this IPA because it is a good IPA. And that's the rankings.
So this one time when I lived in Indianapolis, I got to listen to Peyton Manning give his feedback about how he thought the game went.
Yeah.
And he said, well, it was a good game because we played a good game because we played good, and that's what made it a good game. And that's what you just said.
Yes. Yes.
I'm actually on Kelsey and Adam's team for this one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
The pineapple mana should just be called mana.
Means
Maybe.
bread.
Actually, I think it means energy or something. So maybe it
Means
shouldn't
a
even
lot
be
of
called
things.
that. Maybe it should just be called wheat. Yeah. Pineapple mono wheat. That's just wheat. And there's no wheat there, but it doesn't deserve the other two. It didn't taste bad. I should clarify that. It didn't taste bad. It just didn't taste like anything. It was just very underwhelming. The Big Swell IPA was good. It was, I don't know, it was very run-of-the-mill for me, I guess. It was kind of generic. It was good. I could drink a few of them. I just wouldn't be my first choice, but I'm not going to be upset if, I'm in a place that's IPA heavy. That would probably be one I would be willing to drink. And the Bikini Blonde Lager is going to be my winner just because I don't typically like lagers a whole lot, but I actually did like this one, so that one kind of was pleasantly surprising. To reiterate what Adam had said, it did have that like honey kick to it, so I think that was probably a huge sell for me because I do tend to like sweeter beers. So
Yeah, that honey was nice in there.
It was. It was.
Yeah.
It was a nice surprise.
Yeah, it really was.
yeah, exactly. Like I don't typically like lager, so to find one that I do like, I'll probably keep it around.
Would drink
if
again.
they ever
Would.
distribute here.
Drink again.
Fucking bastards. But yeah,
Well,
no,
we just
so that's
drive
what I
over
got.
to Ohio and like whatever.
I haven't been there since Saturday.
Yeah. Well, next time you're over, you can get more of that, and then you can try the other 3 remaining beers, like the coconut pineapple or the coconut porter, and
Yeah.
I've had the
And I think
coconut
there's another
porter,
one.
and it tastes like coconut, and I will never drink it again.
Ooh.
Because I hate coconut.
But I like coconut.
But I like
so
coconut.
Noted, guys. Noted.
yeah, I do love the cocoa brown from Kona.
Well, I'm supposed to
It's
go.
only tangential, but yeah.
I'm supposed to go to Hawaii.
The coconut's
Hawaii.
real good.
I'm supposed to go to Ohio mid-September.
It's practically
to
the
hang
same
out
thing.
for a little bit, so maybe I can pick some up on the way home
Right
or
on.
something.
If you're going to Ohio, don't bring us back Hawaii beers. Bring us back Ohio beers.
Okay, well we're possibly hitting up some breweries, so
yeah,
taking requests.
I can go to Vintage and get Maui. So if I really need it,
I feel like that's where one of these came from, but I don't.
very
remember.
Wouldn't surprise me.
it's very possible because I'm pretty sure Vintage has all 6. So
Yeah.
collect them all, Pokemon.
Wow.
Pokemon.
If you want to reach us on social media, all you have to do is search Hop Nation USA, and that'll get you Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you want to find brand new episodes of the Hop Nation USA podcast every Friday, as you should, then search Hop Nation USA on your favorite podcatcher like Stitcher, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Player FM, and Laughable.
Wow.
If you're on any of those platforms, leave us a 5-star review because...
We are a 6-star show, but they only let us use 5.
And that's a bigger crime than not enough pineapple in a pineapple beer.
Truth.
Truth.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
All the pineapple.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, it's
All
pretty
the
bad.
pineapple.
But the fact that we can't be a 6-star show is a bigger crime. It's bigger. There's plenty of other pineapple beers.
Just get really good at coding and hack the system so that you can make yourself 6 stars while everybody else stays 5.
Fuck yeah, hack the system.
Down with the man.
Hey, we can hack ISIS for gay porn. We can get you guys 6 stars.
You don't hack them for gay porn. You hack them to give them gay porn.
You hack them with gay porn.
You don't know enough gay people.
I don't. Are you saying ISIS is converting gay people to ISIS?
No.
Okay, good.
We're converting ISIS to gay people.
Neat.
I feel like that's gonna go into a whole conspiracy direction that we are not capable of
We're doing
attacking right now.
We can go straight back to Jeff Epstein's not really dead. It was a body double.
Yeah, we're doing
We can
another
full
podcast
circle.
after this. It's going to be bonus content. It's me talking about the Jeff Epstein drone footage. He's talking about how he's a body double, how he was a CIA operative, how his girlfriend or madam, depending on however it was, her father is attached to the Mossad. We'll go through all of that.
Wait,
boy.
what?
God.
Yeah. See, it's all for the other bonus
Oh,
content.
this makes sense now.
Which, if you want to hear,
If you want to hear, it's existing on a quiet server, so I don't get in trouble. So we'll see you on
Pirate
episode
radio.
121, back with beer and hopefully less Jeff Epstein stuff.
and hopefully us, assuming the FBI doesn't come knocking on our doors.
We're not at the top of the list. Nobody listens to us. It's fine.
We are not threats.
Yeah.
All right, Hop Nation. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.